Hello everybody, welcome back to Into the Embrace. My name's Kyle, I've got Chris, we're playing some Horizon, and apparently we've got an info dump coming our way.
Speaking of which, you should totally, these are all important, I'll tell you what, Kyle.
Yep. Alright, so we've got a complaint from J. Friedkin to the receptionist. Hey reception, if that is your real name. It's probably not. Want to know who scheduled Indo Malay right next to Fresh Grounds? That would be me, Senior VP of Sales. Okay, this guy has a tiny dick. I'm just calling that right now. Want to know why? After that little hair pulling incident, both sides increased their bids by 40%. I'll explain, because your receptionist level brain probably requires it. Those two sides are fighting. And what do we sell? That's right, combat machines. We want them to hate each other, so they will try to fight with each other. What? That's right, again, combat machines. Which they'll pay us a lot of money for. So it's just you go back to serving coffee with a blank smile and let me do my much more complicated job. Thanks a bunch, Mr. Friedkin to you. Okay. That guy had a tiny dick, and that's why he felt the need to talk down to people. If that guy wasn't already dead, I would tell him he could kill himself. Yeah, fuck that guy. Just end your life if you're that miserable.
You should explore. Don't go straight down.
Is that? Oh, is that into the office, or is that? I thought this was the only.
Well, no,
do I go this way?
It's not there yet, but still, you can go anywhere in this place. You already like skipped some floors.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize.
You jumped straight down, remember?
Yeah, that was kind of by accident. I fell down, actually, if you recall.
Oh, sure.
I was just following the marker.
You can always tell if there's something in the room, by the way. In terms of data points, by your top of the screen, you will see it pop up there.
Look at my compass?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Which way was... See, backtracking's kind of hard. Or maybe this wasn't the way I came in. Okay. It probably wasn't, because I wouldn't have missed that supply crate before. What? How do I get back up?
You walk.
No, but didn't I jump down like a giant hole?
Oh, you mean you want to go back there? Oh, yeah.
Wasn't that,
okay.
didn't you say there was a spot up there?
Turn around. Turn around. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
A lot of stuff here, too. I'm on board with this.
Yeah.
All this Ridgewood. No, this is down, though.
Yeah, I know, but you have to go down first.
Okay.
You jumped way down, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I keep thinking those are ladders, like, every single time.
The shelves? Yeah, me too.
What's in here? So that's one right there.
Now I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Faro Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is... trust me.
Nope.
We will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines, then they stopped to make other kinds of weapons? Why?
Yep, fuck this guy, I think, is why. That's into the office, right? I don't want to go that way.
I mean, you can, man. You may have not missed anything else at that grade. I can't remember. I just was seeing if there's a way for you to get back up just to find out. Okay, so where are we? Okay, so
there's a data point right here.
Oh, there you go.
Reception log 2064. Field Commandant Dang of the Indo-Malay Agricultural Combine arrived with this delegation. Refreshments to be served before their 10:15 sales presentation on the Chariot line. For instructions, food will be vegetarian only. Okay, weirdos. Just give him some bacon. Sander Agnew, Vice President of Territorial Integrity from Fresh Grounds Coffee Global arrived with his entourage. Refreshments be served at their 10:30 a.m. sales presentation on the Chariot line. Per instructions, will use fresh ground Tacoma blend, no artificial creamers. 10:12. So that happened. Called security and janitorial to clean up the coffee that was spilled. Actually, more like thrown. I wasn't aware that Inamalik Combine grows coffee beans, and that Fresh Ground's acquisition team has tried to take their fields by force repeatedly. I think Commander Dang had Agnew by the hair for a second there. Who schedules these things? I'm going to drop a line to sales. This can't happen again. So this is like the one that was like beforehand, where she like puts all these things in, and the other guy's like, "Idiot! We were getting them to fight on purpose." Okay. See, I learned something. I used deductive reasoning.
You could probably keep going forward. Honestly, it's just minor stuff. Like you might get the odd, like, "Oh, I'm a receptionist, and here's my thing," just like that one. So
yeah, I'll still like. I was already in this room. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got it now. I just
you can always come back to make your Zen too. I mean, it's not like you're
locked out of it. Okay.
Yeah. I think you can at least. Well, you might as well keep exploring. There's another whole floor there.
Wait, where? Am I stupid? Oh, it's up here. No, it's not. What's wrong?
No, turn around. Turn around. Go through there. Go through the door. Oh, there's another thing.
That was the complaint one. Okay, so back this way, you mean?
Oh, you've already been here. Okay. I just wasn't sure. Let's try to make sure.
Sorry, it's really easy to get lost in inner areas.
Oh, I know. It's
for me
just
in this
you went
game.
straight for the point, so I was just making sure you didn't miss anything else.
Yeah, I thought we had been here already. That's why. Which... What's up, Aloy?
I'll bet I can use that as a ramp to get back up.
How convenient. Oh, I do want to get back up, okay. Because this is the other room that I was already in.
There's a ladder there.
Looks like I can climb here.
Man, I wish Rost was still alive.
Yeah?
He would have enjoyed all this. JK, he would have hated it. How do I...
All I'm gonna say is think Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
just climb shit, man. Right behind you. There you go.
Okay, cool. There's some more stuff. What the fuck? Alright.
Well, you suck at this.
Drop to ledge,
Dude.
maybe? Is that what I'm...
Yes.
Am I supposed to...
No, MacGyver your way around. Should be able to.
I'm trying to. I thought...
Oh, maybe not. I thought you could, go around like that. Yep, there you go. Or you can't go anywhere there. Okay.
Yeah.
There's another way to go up then. There's just another ladder then. I thought you could legit just climb. Like, I thought there was an area to climb here. I do think you have to go on that ramp, though. She mentioned it for a reason.
I thought it was to get back to where we were going, like, afterwards, but maybe not.
Well, you have to go up there, it's saying, so...
Yep.
Climb the thing... Where you... Okay.
Maybe...
No. Okay, hold on, just like stop moving. And look out over there. Is there any kind of ladders you see? Yeah, there's a little spot across the way there, eh?
Yeah, over
So
here.
if you can get over there. No, I know you have to get over there still. But there's probably a way, something to climb there to get up there. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Good call.
Can you climb here?
Yep.
There you go.
Good man. Okay, I tried jumping on that and it put me on the other thing, so I just didn't think I could. Alright, thanks, buddy.
Made it.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like the way up.
Okay, hold on. You have a whole floor. Or have you not? Have you been here before?
Maybe?
There's stuff in front of you, so you should probably explore.
I'm getting antsy, I'm sorry. It's so exciting.
I know you're
Chris.
getting antsy, but you should explore all these rooms. These are important rooms, in my opinion.
Yeah, fair enough. Paula. The Spiritual Summit. Recent events have sharpened my perspective, and I think that I, and FAS in general, have been neglecting the spiritual side of things. Okay, weirdo. Not under any specific religious framework before us, but more a general sense, as in not giving enough thought to our shared values, hopes, and aspirations for the afterlife. What the fuck? Reach out to religious leaders of every stripe with the intention of scheduling a conference soon. Very soon. More thoughts about the agenda later, but for now, let's put some feelers to see if we can lock something in. Make it a big tent. No kooks, but anyone with a credible audience. Let's go deluxe. Make it clear we'll spare no expense. Yep.
Let's go deluxe. What a millennial.
In my opinion, their fries are not that good. Security log. High priority alert. Automated log note. All non-essential systems have entered hibernation. High priority alert. Automated log note. Full lockdown has been initiated. High priority alert. Due to the increasing frequency of violent protests targeting the campus, security of FOSS employees can no longer be guaranteed. Therefore, we have taken the difficult decision to shutter this facility indefinitely. Staff will be briefed on a block-by-block basis regarding proper procedure for archiving and/or disposal of project-related data and materials. Okay, so we caused like a giant, like, not we. They caused like a giant international uprising.
Yes.
This is regarding high sec and
I mean, they're making death machines.
Chris's team will then conduct exit review before all areas are locked down. High priority alert. Priority messaging to all staff in ENF blocks. Treat the current lockdown situation as an exercise, but do not attempt to release the hatches or otherwise exit the buildings. High priority alert. A reminder that while high sec personnel remain committed to employee safety during the current unfortunate events, personnel firearms must be relinquished when presenting for identity scan. Fuck you. High priority alert. Additional public access roads en route to the campus have now been closed to relieve waiting time to the outer security cordons. High Sec reminds all staff that the campus remains off limits to the public. High priority alert. Following recent campus security issues, all staff are reminded that presenting for identity scan and displaying your security badge prominently at all times for image analytics are both mandatory. High priority alert. In light of recent attacks of terrorism at the rapid transit system, HiSec now offers a Big Brother initiative to accompany staff traveling from off-site. Sign up is required and strongly encouraged. 48 more entries in high priority, additional entries corrupted. So they had some problems. People were kind of pissed.
Yep, exactly. I mean, the fact is, like, FAS is essentially like that
private military contractor that
is, yeah, and they're totally abusing their, not abusing their power, but they're essentially creating things that are not good just so they can make money. And the world does not like that.
No.
The world still does not like that. So
yeah.
Okay,
Already,
I think you're good. I don't think you have anything else
okay.
worth checking, but yeah, I think that was it.
Oh,
there might be some down here actually.
No data points to show. Oh wait, what?
Oh yeah, there you go. I knew there was something with that.
The BOR-7 Horus. I'm
Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other Chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The
so I
future
feel like
of automated warfare made real today.
yeah.
So these were Faro machines too. Manufacturing capabilities. They can make more of themselves. Then how would you ever stop them?
Yeah. Good point. I feel like probably the like Hades is like some sort of like rogue AI that went and like the whole world probably got fucked up and went into like split into tribalistic views because they had a disaster level like a terrestrial disaster event because of Faro Industries is the prediction I have right now. One of their machines got a little bit too smart and they weren't able to control it and they lost all their shit. That doesn't explain why the machines that were walking around at the start of the game were super chill.
I'll say part of your theory has legs. I'll say that. Part of it.
Yeah, there's obviously parts I'm missing, right? Because the machines were super chill. Like, this is like 1,000 years ago, so there's absolutely no way that Dr. Elizabeth, whatever the fuck, is Aloy's mother, because she's like 1,000 years old. She's long dead.
Unless... I mean, we're talking about a lady.
Yeah, she could have been frozen, I guess. But yeah, there's a reason the machines were docile for a long period of time, and then they started getting pissed again.
Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here.
Do you think I should switch to my cold weather gear?
No.
Okay.
It's only for when you take shots in the cold. You're not gonna face any guys up here. Spoiler. I think dropping to a ledge. Maybe your other's up there. Okay, I was gonna say.
And I have to say, the way this office was designed, no wonder they failed. You have to go jump through hoops just to go see your boss? Fuck that.
Alright.
Is the data point down, or is it up? I can't tell.
It's up.
Okay.
Oh, the data point? Oh, I had no idea.
Let's hope it's up. It is. Gina from Gordon Nakata. Okay. Ever hear of the Melville Island Fruit Association? Neither had I until they filed suit against us this morning. Apparently there's a little island paradise off the coast of Australia, population 2,700, all of whom hate us. Now that a stray Hearts to More unit is chowing down on their largest mango orchard. That brings the official count of Heart to More related lawsuits to 127. Most of them from private companies, but also a bunch from individuals, nation-states, and NGOs. It's not even counting the mother of all liability claims from Hearts itself. Call every external firm we've ever used, then call their competitors. We're going to need every corporate defense lawyer we can find who's still half sober and on the bar. So this happened before the spiritual bullshit and the everything going crazy, so they had some warning that their machines were not acting as they were supposed to, and they didn't handle it. I feel like this data point's probably pretty important, but I don't have anything for that at this moment.
Yeah.
I was really worried I wasn't going to make it because I was aiming for that one. Ah. This guy must have had a hell of a commute. I'm starting to see where the term Maker's End came from, though. Because these are the guys who made the machines, and they're also the end of civilization.
All it takes is a few good handholds.
Yep.
All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
I think that the big thing that's gonna make, like, it's gonna open up the story here is, like, previously it was really easy to disassociate this from Earth. Like, sure, we had, like, those, like, few things or whatever, but just before I click this, because I think this is gonna... I think, like, it was easy to be like, oh yeah, this is just some future fantasy world, but, like, this is like, no, this is Earth, dude. Like, it makes it a little more difficult to ignore. Either way.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Yes.
Yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Where the hell's the data point? Oh, it's over here.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in.
Does she have the same voice actor as Aloy?
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So, spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Ted
Okay.
Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
He needed her, though.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
She doesn't have much of a choice because, like, they lose the planet. So, obviously, she was partially successful because we are not extinct.
And all life on Earth, but somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
Yep.
A final Faro has been recovered.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this?
I wonder where that name came from.
This?
Mm-hmm.
When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten.
You know who this guy reminds me of? He's fucking...
I'll sign.
Also named Ted from fucking Breaking Bad. And
Yeah.
this is like a much more likable Skylar.
From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing
No.
the bill while others get their hands dirty.
I mean, like, in the analogy. She's obviously way different, because I don't hate this character. I hate Skylar, but you know what I mean, right? She's like, hey, I just fucking got you out of this mess. And he's like, oh, can't do that. It's a little bit bad.
What
It's like,
made her solution so terrible?
yeah, we need to find out about Project Zero Dawn.
The robots.
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
So there will be other places like this, obviously.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a...
I'm a little bit with Lance Reddick right now.
Absolutely,
you
I
should
am.
really try talking that way to me face to face.
Yeah.
As you wish.
Oh, he actually looks like Lance Reddick,
You
too.
really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy. I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose.
Well, yeah, that's pretty standard.
I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Faro robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime, and what you want to know is my name.
It's Steve.
That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
All right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
Yes.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Faro robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, What did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Hell yeah!
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Because I don't know where to go.
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Damn, he's a sassy motherfucker.
Yeah, he has so many questions though.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Yeah, like they're doing right now.
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it.
Walt Disney.
Given Elizabeth's technological
I hope Walt Disney shows up in this game
I can't
as a boss.
definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time. Now if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything.
That's fair.
All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well.
No, she's savage.
Yeah.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge.
He's basically a whisper.
Yep.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
You said you've known for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
Suspected.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
So
Wait, really?
far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's
I mean, Corruptors I always thought were at full health already. I just didn't think
Who
they
is
were
he?
that strong.
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Faro robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
So far as I can tell,
I don't.
that thing.
All this.
Hit the wrong button.
Hades is.
But if Elizabeth.
In some of maybe this.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the eastern mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
Ooh, sassy.
Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here at least. U.S. Robot Command next.
I learned of the ancient past. Oh boy. Chris.
Yeah.
We learned some things, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
We certainly did.
Cold. Can't let myself stiffen up.
Alright, this seems like a good spot to call the episode, though. We didn't really do much, but we learned a lot. That was a big ol' info dump.
Oh, yeah.
So the Faro machines got a little bit out of control, to the point where they were going to literally cause extinction level events because somebody got a little bit stupid. And the AI went rogue, and he gave them the technology they needed to self-replicate forever. And Elizabeth Sobek did something called Project Zero Dawn, which was apparently incredibly extreme, but not quite as bad as an extinction level event. So we'll figure out exactly what happened when we get to U.S. Explosive Missile Command. Whatever it's really called. The Grave Horde. But thanks for joining me for that one, Chris. I learned a lot of things today.
It's a fun episode.
Yep, I enjoyed it. And thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you guys next time.